The main function is a special type of function because it is the entry point of the whole program. The main function is also the user-defined function because the programmer provides the implementation, like whatever the functionalities we are going to write within the main function. So the programmer is writing all those necessary functionalities. That is the only reason we are calling it the user-defined function. As it has got the entry point of the whole program, due to that particular reason, we are calling it a special kind of function or special function. The main function will be executed first when we run the C program. So suppose this is my prog.c file, and being the necessary convention, we have written the header file first, then we have written the declaration statement, then the main function, and all those user-defined function has been defined. Now when we run this my program.c file, the operating system runtime environment will search for the main function. When the main function is found, then the execution will start from here. Now this is a simple example where two function, the myfunc1 and myfunc2 has been declared, and within the main function we are calling a printf function which is written within the C library. Within the main function we are calling the myfunc1 and myfunc2, both this function with different values of arguments. The body of the myfunc1 has been defined here and the body of myfunc2 has been defined here. If we try to consider the entire program of my program.c file consists of this main function, this declaration statement, and also this definition statement too. But the printf function's definition is residing outside the my program.c file because it has already been defined by the C library itself. But as the executable of the entire program gets generated for the execution, then this C library which is included within this header file gets linked to this program. Now this program acts like one single unit. So when we execute this myprog executable file, the operating system runtime environment finds and execute or call the main function within the myprog.c file. Here the main function has been found by the operating system runtime environment, so it will start the execution from here. Now this main statement can have the void type of return type or may have the integer type of return type. Now when we are writing the integer type of return type before the main, then obviously we are going to write this return statement and we are going to return the integer type of value with this return statement. As you can see that we are returning 0 here, which matches with this integer type of return type. As we are writing this integer before the main statement and as this calling has been done by the operating system runtime environment itself, so it is expecting that we are going to return an integer type of data out of this main statement. Now a different form that a main function can be written, which is the void main, and when we are writing the void main, we do not return any value with the help of the return statement. Void means that the main function is not going to return any kind of data or any kind of information to the operating system. Int main, that means operating system is expecting that we are going to return some integer type of data out of this, so we are returning the value 0 here. Now we also can return 1, but if we return the data 1, this indicates that some kind of error has been occurred within our program. Now listen very carefully that this is just an indication to the operating system. Our program will run successfully without any problem, but just one indication to the operating system that one error has been occurred, because this is the convention, this is the way the program has been written, that when we are going to return the 0, the operating system runtime environment assumes that our program successfully ran, and when we are returning the 1, then operating system runtime environment assumes that the program had some kind of error associated to it. Now if we write return type, which is the integer type, before the main, but we do not write any kind of return statement within the function itself, the compiler is going to assume that the return 0 statement has been written right here. The compiler will do the job for you here.